Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. And we are going to start with our explore today. Depending on how much stuff there actually is, maybe we can tack on some actual missions. No more Sothis. She's not in the corner either. So let's just go normal path, zoom out a little bit.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? That's disappointing. What's even the point?
That's just rude. We got so many things. Oh my goodness.
That isn't.
You don't like wood carving? Not good at magic. You don't seem like you'd be good at magic, but whatever.
That is.
Do you secretly love dolls?
That is.
Weird games.
That is.
Alright. I don't think I have anything for you. No blue sparkle right there?
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry, I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
I don't remember who it was that likes carving. Well, that didn't work out. To the greenhouse, away! Any items over here?
So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess, how beautiful she must be. Someone lost that. Some.
Yeah, I don't know who any of these things go to. Oh, there's someone in here. Hey, Ash.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure, and it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Should probably go through all of these because he has low motivation. Well, pretty sure these just don't belong to anyone. Alright. Not a... Okay, well, we got quite a few things. Oh, I was gonna try and check what the difference between a lily and a lily of the valley is, but then I pressed A instead of X. Alright, well... I guess since we probably won't need very many more flowers, we can plant, like, fruits and stuff. Root vegetables and regular vegetables. Weep. Well, that's not great. It's gonna give one wheat stalk.
No.
No. Earthworm. We still have a bunch of fishing material that I'm probably not gonna use, really.
Professor, in Bridget, we have legends.
stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends. This is...
Oh, she's pretty close to full motivation. But... Really? You don't like rare weapons? I swear I've tried most of these on everyone already.
Oh. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you.
What a genius.
The professor went out and got some new power.
Absolute genius. Good thing we keep him around. I don't see any point to buy things from that guy. I already bought all the advanced seals that they had real quick before the episode.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Oh, this is mine!
You're the one with the ghost stories?
Did you...
See, I was gonna try Ingrid with the ghost stories because she said she liked ghost stories at some point.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself.
Yeah. How do I skip this?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
No.
I think, as far as I know, I've never had 2 lost items for the same person.
No.
So I don't think it's actually possible to have 2 lost items for the same person. But maybe it is. I don't know that for a fact. It's just anecdotal evidence.
Hey there. Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday.
That's just rude.
No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
The school is kind of weird, the fact that it only lasts 1 year.
Professor!
Oh, I see you. Zealous about studying. Feel like that could be a few people. Collects weapons. Well, that might be Petra, but it could also not. Afraid of lightning? Yeah, I don't know who's afraid of lightning.
Now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
Alright, are any of these yours? I have like lots of things and not the patience to figure out which one might be yours.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. What's that?
Well, I didn't see what exactly it was, but
What's that?
whatever. Okay, we'll probably be back here to eat and gain professor level. Is there anyone over here? What about at the stables? There is someone. Oh, hey, Shamir's back.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Probably.
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Okay, so at least we know that Shamir and Catherine weren't here. Gilbert also wasn't here.
It's not mine.
So maybe some of the items that we have are theirs.
It's not mine. It's not. It's not. It's not mine. It's not mine. Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Well, you see,
It's not mine.
I showed you every single lost item I had, and you said that one was yours. It's pretty simple, actually.
I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Yeah. That's gonna happen. More seeds. Okay, let's go into here first. A few people. Oh, hey, Gilbert.
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along. Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
I'm sure there will be, since it's the monthly mission and we always battle on the monthly mission. But
No?
I probably have an item for you in this collection.
Thank you for bringing me this.
You're the one who likes carving.
No,
There.
no,
Let's just make sure.
no.
Until I find evidence otherwise, I'm going to believe tentatively that you can't have 2 lost items for 1 person.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand. Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
I don't think that would necessarily make him proud. I feel like vengeance is not something good to be proud of.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be alright, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that. Someone...
If only Leone secretly liked dolls. Zealous about studying might be Lysithia. I'm sure I have an item for Catherine as well.
Last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
I think the... Oh. She likes to battle enemies outside, huh? I was gonna say the toothed dagger might be hers. Obviously not. Alright, into the big building.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor?
No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
I mean, did you see me cut my way out of the dark abyss with a hero's relic? That sounds pretty powerful.
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual?
I don't think I'm gaining any revelations. There's something mysterious going on with that, at least.
I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say?
It could be attempting to sacrifice me to, like, resurrect Seros or something.
You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
It's possible if she gets resurrected.
What's this? Yes, this is mine.
Oh boy.
What's...
Okay, now that should mean that none of these are yours, but...
What's...
I should probably just look it up before I just keep
Long ago... Is
asking everyone 4,000 times if the items are theirs. Hilda's got low motivation. So finding something for her would have been nice, but it's not to be.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech, or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate Crest Power itself. Crest Power must have some kind of limit, right?
Yeah, probably.
Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me. It's not my...
I'm sure they're limited by many
thank
things.
It's not...
Like maybe everyone actually has a crest, and they're simply limited, or they limit themselves so much that they don't actually show as having a crest.
Oh, Professor! I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't recognize you for a second. I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
How can you not tell? Like, I look the exact same, except my hair color and eye color are different. There's not a single other difference. This is not working. Alright, so we still need to go upstairs. We should probably check over here. There's a blue sparkle. A female noble. Might be Hilda, actually. Oh, there's Cyril.
Professor?
Whoa, when I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
That's not really how it works. You need some preliminary check marks first.
I don't know.
Also, he could just dye his hair. Does hair dye not exist in this world? Is there anything down there? Not that I see. Alright, so we need to go to the classrooms. Oh, we should probably make sure we go over to the training place, because I feel like I'm gonna forget.
Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
This has gotta be
That's mine.
victory.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
I mean, the month's mission isn't for a month. Or like 3.5 weeks. Just sleep.
The professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time.
You're being dumb.
Say, in town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual.
That's not good.
Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
That is a very not good. Yo, where's Lysithia? There is a black magic tournament. Why? So it's okay. So, black magic. Why can Flame cast black magic? Is it... Oh, hold on. How does this work? For some reason, Flame can enter this tournament, but Lysithea cannot. And I do not understand why. Okay, Dorothea we know can enter. What spells does she have? Lightning magic. Lightning magic. Magic arrows. Heal and Nosferatu. I don't get it! What does Flame have? Like, this is black magic, you're telling me? Wind, fire, and cutting gale? Like any of these elemental ones are somehow black magic? How is black magic different from dark magic? I don't get it. But if we're gonna enter someone, I mean, Annette, probably not. It probably just has to be Lawrence. He's really the only unit that we actually use who's included in this. He will use fire magic. Okay, so I guess fire is black magic, apparently. But Lysithea has like a high reason stat. She just never got any of these elemental magics that are apparently black magic, which is weird. Doesn't make any dangles sense. But I think Lawrence can do this. Otherwise, Ignaz could probably do it, but let's make sure Lawrence's abilities, that one. He's got Desperation. I wonder if Desperation works in this, because I think he counts as initiating the combat. Well, he definitely doesn't need this. And he definitely doesn't need this. Well, not that defense will help in any way either. Let's put that one back. We'll put the authority back after this. But that should definitely at least help him a little bit. Having extra health for this. Aw, yeah. Hopefully we don't time out like that one tournament where we somehow timed out. Ooh, it's gonna be a tough one. The thing is if his crest procs, he does a lot of damage.
You can't compete with me.
Okay, I don't think we need to heal yet. Yeah, we should be good for this fight. And then we could start healing if need be.
You can't compete with me.
Alright, we can get a full heal off now. It'll heal us for exactly 30. And take us to full HP. This fight will hopefully go well for us. If we get crit, it might be a problem, but odds are not very high.
Magnificent.
Alright. Well, with the extra HP that Lawrence has, he definitely wins this eventually. Let's just hope it actually works like that. Nice. Sweet. And we get another advanced seal. And some good professor level. We're almost at B+. So I know this seal goes into my inventory. Oh, I guess it didn't. A staff that raises the might from magical attacks. We should probably give this to Lawrence. Where did that advanced seal go? What? I meant to put this away, but whatever. So we're gonna give him that staff, I think. How does this one work? Sethleen. Magic attack range. I wonder if this works on him. I think the HP restores every turn only works if you have the crest, if I understand that correctly. I think the only one who has the crest of Sethleen for me would probably be, I think Flame has it. So we could either get +3 magic attack or +1 range. I think the +1 range is definitely better. But we could always just try all of them out because we don't have that many magic users to begin with, so. And then you might as well store this. We should find out who is kind of behind in levels. Give them that XP. Petra seems to be a little bit behind. Could also give it to Ingrid. Ash, you have a lot of random crap. Because I assume Ingrid can get the extra XP as well. You don't need these. So, where is the thingy? Right here. Should auto-equip? Sweet. Oh, we should probably get rid of this hand axe. Don't need that. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Probably switch Lawrence's abilities back. Because the might is good because he doesn't really take HP damage that much. And the might on his gambit is good because his gambit is very good against monsters. So I will probably use it very often. Hey Ferdinand, I should have almost B support with you.
Hilgard and Hubert have been busier than usual, constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Ayer family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
We should try and recruit him.
Professor, here to recruit me, I presume? Well, the eldest son of House Ayer will not be so easily swayed.
Dex and heavy armor. Yeah, I don't have that. Why heavy armor? What the fudge? But, like, I can't... Is Ferdinand maybe unrecruitable? Because I would assume that it will take some time means that it's locked behind a story event. And as far as I know, this is the last month you can recruit people to begin with. Forgot to check lost items, but... Yeah, as far as I know, this is the last month you can recruit people. Oh, sweet. So if he doesn't... If I can't get his support to B this month, then the only way to recruit him would be to actually meet his stat requirement. Oh, that's not... I wanted to actually click on this. And then hopefully Mercedes will actually join this month. Oh, I see you. Ties to Sreng? I don't even know what that word is. I have never seen that word in this game. It's maybe possible that I've seen it before, but I don't remember it. So It's pretty much the same as never having seen it. Who cares about their personal grooming? That's gotta be, what's his face, Lawrence. Good at making accessories is Hilda. Hey Lysithia, I think I have something for you.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you?
You were there!
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Depends on if you count not being able to talk to Sothis as losing something.
I see. Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful.
Okay, which one did I think was hers?
What?
I mean, you are a female noble. That's not yours.
What?
I don't know what Shrang is. Zealous about studying. That's not you? Tactical mind? Alright, that's a surprise. Who else is zealous about study? Annette. Where's Annette at? Did I miss her? We should go to Hilda real quick. I don't think we've seen Annette yet. So Annette's up there. No one's in the dormitories. Lawrence is up there. Lots of people to talk to. Let's go talk to Hilda real quick because I'm pretty sure I have an item for you.
Long ago. Oh, you found it! Thank you.
Victory achieved.
Never seen that thing.
Never seen.
Never.
Alrighty. Oh, I see you. Don't think you can hide from me. Someone who doesn't often wear perfume. Is that Ingrid? I mean, that's just like a bad description. Like, I could give it to any of the men, but
You've been granted this.
they probably don't want it. It's probably not theirs.
No.
Are you kidding me? I don't believe you. You're a dang old liar. I mean, Bernadette might not often wear perfume. Seems like a reasonable possibility.
So sorry. Evenly.
Because she stays in her room all the time. Why would you put on perfume? Except for yourself, I suppose. Alright, let's go up here. We got Claude and Annie. Annie should be zealous at studying. Hey, Claude.
Hey, Teach, is it okay for you to be out on your own right now? Just please be careful not to topple over again. You scared us nearly to death. Anyway, doesn't Rhea want something from you? Sounds important. I'm glad I'll be there to witness the ritual at the Holy Tomb. I want to see whether or not something happens with my own eyes.
Seems reasonable.
A lost.
See if any of these are his, but I kinda doubt it.
You found it, Teach.
Oh boy! I mean, it does make sense. Tactical mind right there. Alright, let's check the advice box. One note. Yes. I've slept almost everywhere in the monastery, but lately I've been wanting to try sleeping outdoors. Do you know somewhere I could sleep under the stars? A chilly, ominous graveyard, the Archbishop's beloved Star Terrace, a courtyard full of blooming flowers. I got no idea. It's gotta be one of these two, obviously. I don't think he likes ghosts. Nope. I don't know, like, how am I supposed to know which one of those two is gonna be? Maybe he really likes nature, but I don't really know anything about Linhart.
Right.
Tales of Chivalry. Didn't we just have one of these?
Ah! Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to. Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore. Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
So what did I think it was? This
Oh,
thing.
that! I thought it was gone for good.
Victory achieved. Let's check the bucket of wonders. There's nothing in the bucket. Lame. Alright, let's go look at the statues, because I don't know how many quests I've completed since we last looked at the statues. Okay, not very many. We need 1,300 more. Is there any... I guess there could be something out here, but we'll probably just need to teleport to the second floor now. There's lots of cats right here. Let's go to Lawrence first. I think we have an item for him.
That reminds me. All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
Any books in here for more XP? Hey, Lawrence.
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? And what about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes?
Probably. That's my intention.
Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word. Oh, most
Victory.
Thank you for bringing this to me.
Alright, I guess we'll run. Is there anyone? Oh, there are people over in that side room. Dang it. It always takes so long to explore everything. Let's make sure this room over here still isn't open. Nope.
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Yeah. What about it?
No.
This is the first year thinking about this?
No. 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 No.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant.
How so?
It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help?
I mean, I don't know what to say to that. But I don't feel like I've been any more distant. I don't know if my character has done something off screen that I'm not aware of.
Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say. I'm sorry, but that's not... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get some water as well. Alrighty. Just got a few more people to talk to, activities to do.
Hey, you.
And then I don't know if we should just keep going.
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the Crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word.
I mean, interesting was the second biggest word you used in that entire sentence.
Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
Excuse you?
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit. Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My apologies.
Oh, can we do anything with this? Nope. Unluck.
Professor, I am so happy! Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strange between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Maybe this? I don't actually know where Sedith and Flayn are from.
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy. Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished.
Well, turns out he's not good at magic. Who would have guessed? Now at least that all the knights are back, it means that I can do more training.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become. Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum, all will be well.
You don't have lost items.
Ah, it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This might be yours.
I'm sorry to...
Never mind. Alright, well, sword training it is. Alright, sword training with Rhea as well.
Excuse me. Furthermore...
Well, actually, maybe face training? Because my class uses spells as well, right? And then... how many points do we have? We have 4. So Aloise, what kind of training do you do? Nothing useful. Wait. You do axe training. Wasn't I trying to do axe training at some point? I must have been because I have E+ already. Do I want more axe training then? Maybe. Because I was trying to get Wrath. So I guess more axe training is probably in order. Who else could I get axe training from? I don't think either of those two. Where's Gilbert at? He's in here. I don't think Catherine does any axe training.
Let me I hear that she's the...
Catherine, do you only do sword and brawler?
It will happen.
Yeah. Shamir does a third thing. She does lance, bow, and something else, but I don't remember. Oh no, she does not do a third thing. I am crazy, apparently. Alright, so I guess let's just do 2 meal things. Get some more stats as well. Bitter eats. Full motivation already, though, on those people. So I guess Dorothea. I wish the smiley face of full and 3/4 full was different, but can't be helped, I suppose. Was Claude here? Yeah, let's bring Claude.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
Only heard that like 50 times, Claude. Alright, who wants to cook things? Gilbert likes to cook things? We should cook things with Gilbert. What do we have a lot of? One of these. And let's just do the blessed jelly.
I have some experience with cooking. I'm sure I can aid you in the kitchen. Let me consider. How the meal tastes affects the morale of the troops. An army marches on its stomach.
I feel like Gilbert is just randomly sometimes really quiet. Oh, Gilbert really liked that. Alright, well I suppose we are done. Oh, that's where I wanted to go. We haven't really been going that long. I think we can at least do instruction, but instruction probably won't take that long either. Always instruct manually, come on. Oh, we should change this up. It needs to be Ingrid. And where's Leonie at? There. Ingrid and Leonie. Goals. It could be Claude as well. Claude needs to get some flying XP, but he can work on that on his own. Plus he's got a lot of motivation, so I can help him out with that. Who's got budding talents still? I remember a few people do. I feel like Ash still had his. Yeah, Ash still has his to work on, but he has no motivation, so it's a bummer. Annette does not have a budding talent. Ingrid also does not have a budding talent. Flame, did we finish yours? We did. These two don't. Cyril didn't have one. Who else? Dorothea. Dorothea still needs to finish her budding talent. So we got Ash and Dorothea, but we can't work on Ash at the moment. Jesus. Marianne's already at A+. She's working on that writing to become a holy knight or whatever. I think she has enough lance already. If I remember correctly, yeah, she has C already. Do I want to get A on Axe with Petra as well? It's a definite possibility. Especially since she already has bow and sword stats that are good enough. Taming unfamiliar beasts. So we should focus on axe and bow. And I think that will be fine for now because she's got plenty good sword. What should Dorothea even be focusing on? She's currently focusing on her faith, but she probably should focus on her reason unless her faith skill is like really good, her budding talent. What do we have Annette doing anyways? We didn't really investigate her stuff. She's doing authority and reason. What kind of crest does she have? Occasionally conserves the use of attack magic. So really it only works for a reason build, so she should go full reason. Authority is fine, might as well have people with high authority, so. Anyone else have something like horribly wrong? Suppose if I want to make Lawrence's build perfect, I'm gonna need to do Axe as well on him, but I also need Mercenary on him, so that requires Sword as well. So that's just gonna be like an adventure if we're gonna do all that. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're all good. Shamir's working on Axe to eventually become whatever. A purple whatever. Change you to Axe as well. So if we need to use you, if we get to some bigger battles where more people are allowed. Alright, who was our priority? Dorothea. I want this last star. Plus it'll make instruction for Faith go better if she starts to like it.
I got it? Good. You're quite the motivator, Professor.
Alright, we got the star. Oh, she also gets white magic evasion plus 20.
I feel like I learned something new.
That's cool. And now she has a strength in it, so it'll go much faster if she wants to keep learning it. Which she probably should. She's got plenty of reason. Might as well learn some faith. Alright, other people who are at full. Claude is at full. Claude is currently working on bow and flying. But I was also trying to increase his axe. So I think I will manually increase his axe, attempting to get him to A while he continues to study bow and flying.
Let's do this again. I learned a lot.
No perfects, Claude. I'm highly disappointed. Alright, who else has maxed out? Annette is maxed out. So are Catherine and Shamir. Alright, Annette. Annette will probably make a good support once we get access to a third one. I think right now Catherine's a good support for someone. So let's go full reason for you. We have so many people we can instruct. I was gonna say, just like, all goods. Alright, Catherine's about to hit that anyways, so might as well just go all in on Axe for her.
I'm always.
Wow.
Thank you for teaching me.
Dang it, her axe is now at the same level as mine, so I no longer get a bonus for her. Alright, and she is also training axe, so... Nice.
That wasn't difficult. Your praises.
Wow.
I'm getting it.
And now her axe is on the same level as mine too.
You're a good professor.
Alright, so you got one person left. Flane, we got our budding talent. We already talked about that. Should be someone actually, like, commonly used and is working on getting something. Could be Lawrence. What is Lysithea even working on right now? Faith and Reason? Yeah. Could be Marianne as well. Could be Hilda. Does Leonie currently need something? She's working on Lance and Flying. She's almost there on Lance, right? And I think she's almost there on Flying. Let's work on her Flying then. It only gets 4 though. Gross. That seems like a little bit of a waste. How about Petra? It's gonna work on some axe for Petra. So it's like one of, could be Marianne, but Marianne doesn't appear to be leveling that quickly anymore. Lawrence is gonna need a sea and sword at least. So I think maybe we'll work on that right now. Nice. Managed to just barely get the skill up.
Maya.
Alright, we're all done with this.
I have to ask you.
One of your students keeps challenging me to fight him, but he has no idea how to wield a sword. It's a waste of time for both of us. What am I supposed to do? That's the price of fame?
I think I get it.
Come on, we're gonna get lots of XP. We've got to be close to leveling, but I don't think we'll quite get there. Yeah. My passion has always been for sorcery. With that passion and some more time studying, I think I can be a powerful magic user. Focus on reason and authority. Focus on reason to excel as a warlock. You know what? Sure. You already have good authority. Just do what you want to do. Catherine? Sure, why not?
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it. Not too shabby, Professor. Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
I could have died.
Aw, poor thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of. I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no, Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing.
So you're going to stop watching me? That would be nice.
I didn't say that. I plan to give Lady Rhea a detailed report about what you're up to. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces.
Genius.
Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
What if I told you that I can turn invisible too? Support!
on then.
I am a little worried.
Good enough, Professor?
I don't know if I would call good enough. I demand perfection. So many level ups everywhere. Oh my goodness.
My efforts have borne fruit.
Ragnarok. Warp? What does warp do? Do you teleport yourself? Do you teleport allies? Do you teleport enemies?
I will master this.
There's so much left to learn.
Am I making progress?
This'll help keep me alive.
Oh my goodness.
This isn't so hard.
So much leveling. Alright, well, I think that's gonna have to do it for this one. If we look at the calendar, we got a rare monster sighting and a paralog, so we'll be doing both of those next time. I think we only still can do 2 battles. I don't think we have a high enough professor level to do 3. So we'll probably just be doing those 2. Not a whole lot going on until we get to the end of this month, though. Hopefully, we can recruit Mercedes. I should try and remember at the end of this one to save and then maybe like replay the instruction phase over and over until we get Mercedes, because she's the only one we're still trying to recruit and we haven't been able to recruit her. I think Ferdinand, it appears to be out of our reach, a wasted effort, because I don't have the skills that he wants. And what does this mean, support result? Is this permanent stats? Or is it just what they get when they're next to each other actually supporting? It must be when they're actually next to each other, because permanent stats, that would mean that your hit rate is like 100% with no weapon, which is ridiculous. Plus your evasion rate would be like 100%. But either way, I didn't realize that different supports gave different stats. That's pretty cool, actually. But that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Next time we'll do some more battling. Hopefully we can recruit Mercedes at the end or maybe between the 2 episodes. But that's gonna do it. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.